Hello everyone. Today we are going to be talking about the Spanish Armada. During my year as an AP Euro student, there hasn't been anything as interesting to me as the Spanish Armada. So today we are going to be answering this question. Why was the defeat of the Spanish Armada in 1588 important for England? So, for context, the Spanish Armada was sent by Spanish King Philip II. The ruler of England at the time was Queen Elizabeth I. One reason that Philip II sent the Spanish Armada to England was because England was a Protestant nation. Philip II was heavily Catholic and opposed to the idea of Protestantism. There was 2 years of preparation for this battle. Philip II was also angered by the English pirates that were pirating the Spanish ships. One final reason that Philip II sent the Spanish Armada to England was because the English supported the Dutch rebels that wanted independence from the Spanish. One reason that the Spanish Armada failed to take over England was because of the weather. The weather played the biggest role in the defeat of the Spanish Armada. The winds were terrible and blew Spanish ships into the rocks, into each other, and back out to sea, which broke their crescent positioning. One way that the defeat of the Spanish Armada was important for England was the weather. The weather was seen as divine intervention from God and an acceptance of the Protestant religion. This garnered lots of Protestant support and cemented the idea that the Protestant religion in England was going to work. The victory of the Spanish gained Elizabeth a lot of respect, and her reputation as a ruler increased. This also meant that threats to the English crown were put at bay. Another way that the defeat of the Spanish Armada was important to England was that it increased its own reputation as a sea power. This is because they defeated the top sea power at the time. This also led to Spain being humiliated and seen as weaker. This is because Spain spent lots of money on the Spanish Armada. It suffered heavily economically after its defeat. The final reason that the defeat of the Spanish Armada was beneficial to England was because of the Dutch rebels. They could be freed from the Spanish, meaning that the Dutch could gain independence. This is beneficial to England because they were supporters of the Dutch and sent troops in to help with their rebellion. The defeat of the Spanish Armada was beneficial to English because it cemented the idea of Protestantism, gained Elizabeth I a reputation as a ruler, weakened the Spanish navally and economically, and allowed for the Dutch to become independent. Thanks for watching my video.